Well, today we've got a boring video. I took the Argo out and got it dirty a little while ago, and we need to take it to the car wash and clean it up so we can get it the grease nipples on the outside to give it a bit of maintenance. And in the meantime, we need to move this thing. But my good old 4B over here hasn't had a run in a while, and we need to get it out and ship shape so we can put all that stuff in the trailer that's around the corner here and take it to the tip. Today we're just going to do the car wash, but it means moving everything around and hitching stuff up. So let's get this fired up and moved and hitch everything up and see if you like coming to the car wash with me. Too much. Drawbacks are high flow diesel pumps. Alright, well that little diversion surprisingly took most of the day. So we're going to do the grease on this tomorrow. and we got a meal out, so we're gonna go eat.
And guess what Chanel gave me?
Ah, you got a free twirl. You con lots of free things out of people. Anyway, let's continue on to the grease. We'll do that tomorrow.
One eternity later.
Alright, well 2 weeks have passed. I got gout and a bunch of other stuff, including giardia. So I'm only back in action now and I can walk a little bit. But today it's raining. The only day I gambled on it raining, or not raining. We'll get this off, put some grease in at some point, and then we're going to go out again. Anyway, well, let's get to it. Alright, where we're going, we won't be needing the trolling motor. I'm going to take this off, get it out of the way. Alright. Yeah, a little while ago, when I put the depth sounder on here, I put it on with a zip tie, but I put it through the split pin, which is a pain. It means I haven't been able to remove this aluminium bracket for a while. Surprised that depth sounder module hasn't, or the transducer hasn't been knocked off with all the stuff I've done. See if we can do this same exact mistake that I did last time. Just gonna sit in there. Okay, at least now I can remove that pin. Alright, the aim we have here is we need to get these guys to there. We've got to roll it back a bit. These two have skipped a couple of links in the chain, a little bit offset with the front ones. That should be able to be done on the trailer. I should be able to roll it back a bit. These ones that I've got to do more than half a revolution to get there, that might be overhanging off the trailer. We might just leave it hitched up, leave the trailer locked, and see how close we can get before it gets to its balance point. Okay, let's see if we can get this one close. Some flat spots on the tyres. Right, there's one. Clean all the junk off the grease nipple. Go through the top here. Give it a few pumps. Good, I can just start to hear it crackle a little bit. We'll work our way down the other 3. Now we've got to work on this side. We've got another quarter rotation to go. These are all close enough to the top. They're not completely there, but close enough that I can get them. Grease rag. Clean off the nipples. Oh my, says George Takei. Not the bolt head, the grease nipple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is usually enough to push out any water that's in there. Right, that's the greasing done. Probably does need a bit of chain oil. I'll have a quick look. Now, since my dealer did a slight mod for me and put screws in here to hold this firewall in, it's a bit more involved in getting the floor pan up. I can see through a little gap here that the chain is quite wet with oil. I do recall having done that before. I've got some junk in the back here that I don't necessarily want to remove, bar maybe the whippersnipper. It's about to get very wet and rainy, as you might hear on the tin roof. So the idea of backing it out in the open, not going to happen. So I may apply some chain oil in the field if I have to. been waiting all morning for this rain to subside. Probably not going to happen. I hope it does tomorrow when we're driving up in the hills. But anyway, we're going to unhitch this. Then we're going to push it out on the street so we can back that up to it and hitch it up. Hopefully we don't wipe out the wife's car. Which we might, looking at that. The jockey wheel's not the best. One turn here. Go that way. It's just the jockey wheel.
Where are you trying to take it?
Just parallel to the curb. Hang on, stop. Probably not the weight.
The wheel. Yeah.
Jockey wheel. Okay. I think we're about in line now. Right, it's snowing in that.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got that all sorted. It's cleaned, it's greased. It's on the street waiting to hitch up. We're going to head out again. And I'll do chain oil in the field. It's a wet day. I don't really want to stand out here anymore. Hope it was an interesting video. It took 2 weeks to make this short one, so I hope you found it mildly interesting. I'm going to get on with packing in the back here. And hopefully it clears up a bit tomorrow morning. Anyway, see you in the next one. I gotta find some grit mitts.
72 hours later.